Hey, y'all. I'm going to start off reading Galatians, the sixth chapter. This is going to be the first through the fifth verse. Dear brothers and sisters, if another believer is overcome by some sin, you who are godly should gently and humbly help that person back onto the right path. And be careful not to fall into the same temptation yourself. Share each other's burdens, and in this way obey the law of Christ. If you think you are too important to help someone, you are only fooling yourself. You are not that important. Pay careful attention to your own work, for then you will get the satisfaction of a job well done. And you won't need to compare yourself to anyone else, for we are each responsible for our own conduct. Yesterday I did a message. It say it's not your responsibility to carry someone else's burdens because of choices they have made. And I said to step back. So I want to come back because I said in that message that God never said for us to carry each other burdens. So I want to come back because I was lying. And I want to apologize to each and every one of you that listened to that message. Because when I said it, it was never in my notes. But I really did supposed to say the burdens. So I want to come back and recap that message. We help each other. When someone is down, we help each other to get back up. We all carry some kind of burden. Like, we all go through stuff. I don't care if you are a child of God. We all is going to struggle through something on a daily basis. That's why God say to carry that cross. Take up that cross and carry it every day. Don't put it down. And like I was saying on that message, we have to, we can help people. People can help us. But we have to want to help ourselves. And if you don't be careful, you will find yourself carrying your load and somebody else's load too. To where you will find yourself only doing the work. But the load you're carrying for yourself and someone else, they're not picking their load up. So I just want to come back and recap the message because I did say that. And I was like, nah, let me go back because I shouldn't have said that. But I want to tell you, be careful because even the word tells us that we are still responsible for our own. Let me go back and read it because I don't want to misread anything. It say, for we are each responsible for our own conduct. You chose the right way. And somebody coming along and they're struggling. We help. But just like you did the work along the path when you decide to walk out of darkness, guess what? They have to do their own work because as an individual, you got to work. Just like I had to work. They got to work. So it's not that, I was saying that we don't supposed to help people, but at the same time, you got to be careful because some would want you to do their work in yours, but they're not doing the work. And then you got some that'll want to push ahead along the way, but where's the work? Where's the healing? Where's the growth? Where is learning how to deny the flesh? Like, we can help people, but we also are responsible for our own. Whatever we dealing with, whatever we trying to get set free from, whatever we going through, whatever we need God to deliver us from, guess what? We're still responsible for that. And yes, if God has delivered you from something and somebody come along and they might be, and I always say that they might be in a situation that God has delivered you from. Now it's your time to help them to get set free, to lead them to Christ, to help them to come out their darkness. But guess what? They still got to do the work. You still got to do the work. I still have to do the work along my journey. But you just have to be careful, because some wants to get along and move along, but don't want to do the work. So now you finding yourself trying to carry that load, in their load, but you got to be careful, because you'll find yourself carrying so much heavy load to where you just burden, but they over here just free. So I just had to come back, because I was like, no, like, let me straighten this up. And God say for us to carry other people's burden. But don't allow the excess load pull you down while you are also carrying your own load. Okay? So just, just set some boundaries. God teaches us to set some boundaries. And I'm there for you, my sister. I'm there for you, my brother. But God wants to see your work. God wants you to open up that Bible and read the word for yourself. God wants you to sit in your quiet space and learn how to hear from him. God wants to help you get set free. But you have to learn how to have a prayer life. You have to learn how to deny self and deny that flesh. Like, you have to learn how to heal. You have to learn how to seek God first. Like, we all have to go through this. So it's like, let's carry each other, because while I'm praying for you, you learn how to pray for yourself in me. So it's like carrying each other. Not just one carrying the load. Let's carry each other. Okay, God. Like, thank you for that. Let's carry each other. Instead of one feeling heavily burdened down. It didn't say let's carry each other. So, yeah. Somebody is sitting in a place that you used to be in. Now it's time for you to help them, to lead them to the light. But you can't make nobody do anything. They got to want to do it. You can pray for them. You can testify and tell them what you did and how God brought you out, how you had to seek God and keep crying out to God. Testify. Tell them your testimony. But at the same time, set some boundaries. Okay? Bye, y'all.